Just a quick video to talk about what I did here. So, I'm pretty sure I got COVID. My lungs were having a hard time, like a lot of coughing and stuff like that. So I decided to make myself a chest mat. So there's 6 rings in there. There's 6 rings in there. So these guys are in series, these guys are in series, and I parallel them back up, and then they come out over here. I learned something quite interesting today. Remember I was telling you guys I used to get like that chess thing, like a panic attacks, like a chess with my super PEMF. I found out, sorry, I was getting the same thing with this. It was just like too much because this is quite powerful as far as my typical gauze that I usually like to be exposed to. So I lowered the duty cycle down to like 5%. And then all that chess concentration went away. So the duty cycle is really cool. So there's a computer power supply. I found this, by the way, at the transfer station in our town. So I just was over there looking and I found this. I brought it home and it's got 19.5 volts. It's really small. It's only 3.5 amps. So it doesn't have a lot of amperage. I don't know how long it's going to last because it's running at 100% basically. It's giving everything it's got. So, but if I keep the duty cycle low, hopefully it gives it time to cool off in between. So if I feel it getting hot, then we'll worry about it. And I added a status LED. Now, I don't like this because all this status LED is telling me is that the PWM is working. It's not telling me that the coils are working. So I thought about this too late. I'm gonna make another one. I'm not gonna modify this one because everything is taped inside. So when I put the rings up there, and then you got a series this way and a series that way, I'm gonna put 2 LED, one on this series and one on this series, and trying to wire it. Like those LEDs, they can't take they don't have enough amperage. You cannot flow that kind of amperage through them. That would be awesome if I could, but I can't. So I'm just gonna take one leg off of one and then getting back to like just parallel them with this. So as long as there's flow in there to go back to ground, it'll be fine. Same thing on the other side. And then as long as both LEDs are flashing, we're gonna be monitoring the coil. I'm gonna play with that. And then if I can figure out an easy way to do that, I'll make sure we'll put that in the video and we'll talk about that. So this is a pillowcase for a camping mat. I really like it. It's really cool, as you can see. I'm going to put double-sided tape on the front and then keep it like that. But look at the perfect size that it is. It'll be perfect for this. I read a bunch of research paper on the topic, and they had like tremendous success with this. So, and then if you guys wondering how much gauze is going through there, right now it's about 30 gauze per coil, dead center. I want to show you something that I'm working on. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? I outsmarted myself. Oh, there it is. So, I don't know if you guys remember when I was playing with these metal pieces. If you put that behind the ring, you would get like a huge increase in gauze. These things are freaking heavy, and they're expensive. And then I had this. I used this as a template to drill holes, and I put it behind the ring. Hole and behold, bam! It just did it again. Like the gauze just increased like drastically. And I'll show you guys in the video right away here. So what I just did, I ordered stainless steel mesh screen for screen doors. And not all stainless steel is magnetic, but most of them is. It depends on the purity of the stainless steel and how much steel iron is inside. But hopefully that that screen door will be magnetic. And then I can put a patch of screen in there, and then when you do that, we'll increase the gauze for like pennies on the dollar, and it'll just be amazing. So keep an eye out for that video. That's coming. As soon as I get the mesh, I'm going to be playing with that. It'll be incredible. Oh, I thought I was getting a short circuit there. It's the tie wrap rubbing on my jeans. So double-sided tape, power supply connected directly into the ZKPP2K, out of the ZKPP2K directly into the coils. Can't get any simpler than that. I mean, that's just crazy. And I got these tiny little boxes. They're like the perfect size for this. And I got that over there, the strain relief. And then it plugs in. And I didn't want to cut the out of the wire too short because I'm probably disassemble that and use it somewhere else. So I just tie wrap the excess, just folded it and tie wrap it right there. But big news is I'm gonna gauze myself with this, and I got some screen coming. If the bug screen doesn't work, I'll just order some more of this stuff. It's really light, it's more money, but put that behind the coil and you increase the gauze power. Like it went from 27, 28 gauze, like the reading of the gauze, as long as you're doing the same thing all the time, right? That's what matters. So I had my gauze meter on that clamp right there, and I was reading like 27 gauze. Arbitrary number. Like we don't care about the numbers. We just care. I slid this underneath, put it there, and it went from 27 gauze to almost like 42, 43 gauze, 42 and a half. So let's go from 27 to 40 gauze. That's like an extra 12 gauze out of 27. So that's amazing. That's a huge increase for nothing. So if you take the maximum gauze around the coil, I think I was pushing close to 80 some odd gauze out of this, right? And then this will be basically on my chest like that. A little bit of heat coming out of it. I'll make sure I put the screen on the other side so the sticker has to face out. That'll be my way of remembering. And this is phase one for the bipolar mat that I'm making for my friend. I'm just waiting for some parts in the mail to finish that, and then I'll make that phone. Cool. There'll be an update on the glasses right away. I want to tell you guys. And I added an LED on the glasses so I can see if they're working or not. Yeah. Oh, something else that this did, when the coil was on it, like it was like that, and then it was inside the mat. If you put your hand on it, you could feel it pulsing. So that'll be a really good way to know if your coils are working or not. You won't need nothing visual like this, which is, this only tells me that the ZK is working. It doesn't tell me that this is working. But when you put that on it, I mean, it's too bad it's a video. Like right now, I can feel the pulse. I can feel the thing going pum, 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 pum. So having that, you could just put your hand on it and you could feel it. So I'm really excited for that. So don't go out buying anything yet. Mine is ordered, it's coming, and I'll make sure the next video coming out will be about that. Cool. Give me a comment, let me know. It was a quick video, just a quick update.